Hey beautiful souls, welcome back to the channel, Beautiful Awakening with Shantia. If you're new to this channel is dedicated to your transformation, your alignment, as well as your healing. Please remember to take what resonates and leave what does not resonate, because you are the creator of your reality. You're the one who gets to decide, using your free will, how you get to live your life. Okay, so please feel free to check out any of the content on my channel. I do channeled messages for the collective. Those are always powerful, really fun way for me to exercise my intuitive strengths, essentially working with the collective there. I have a series called The Wake Up Call, where I talk about essentially the awakening process and things that I've learned through that experience. And I also have a short series that's 3 episodes long about manifesting with the divine, where I talk about channeling and how I manifest and what's revealing itself to me as I'm living my life, and life is a continuous uncovering journey. So I always find it fascinating when you educate yourself more, your world just expands further and further. Okay, I think that's all the announcements, other than if you want to, please feel free to check out my other channel called Shantia's New Chapter, where I talk about personal lessons that I've learned, and you can find all that link down below. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm excited. We're going to be looking into, the topic is the universe, what the universe wants to prep you for. So I've already, with Spirit pre-selected and pulled some cards for you guys that wanted to be called out. We're doing 3 groups today to choose from, and I'll introduce you to the piles and the crystals from there. But we're going to be looking into whatever the universe wants to prep you for, and whatever advice wants to come towards you for how you can ready that energy. So essentially, I feel like I'm here to give you the best, kick you into the highest vibrational gear, where your dreams get to come true, or where things get to unfold with ease and grace in your life. That's what I'm here to do. Okay. Thank you guys so much for helping to support the channel. Thank you for your comments, your support. Please subscribe to support the channel continuously, and hit that bell notification if you want to get notified of when I upload videos. Currently, I'm doing about 3 pick a card readings a week and a collective message a week, because I'm essentially just trying to get into some kind of routine where the thing is, I post too fast. I do videos too quickly for me not to post, so I just do it as such. But I don't know, in the future I'll probably do less, just depending on what other projects call to me. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the point where you get to pick and choose your pile. Hi beautiful souls, welcome to the point where I get to introduce the groups to you. So group number 1, this is the one with the appetite. Group number 2 has the pink agate, and group number 3 has the lapis lazuli. Let us meditate on the piles. Here is the singing bowl. Hey group number 1, welcome to your reading. So if you chose this lovely appetite, then this is your reading. So as usual, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull energies first, and then I will read with the crystal, and then I'll pull your oracle cards, and we will pull some tarot for additional clarifiers or advice that wants to come through. Okay. All right, so let's look into what the universe is prepping you for, and I'm excited. It looks like we got a lot of information for each of these groups, so this is going to be really interesting. So sit back and get comfortable is what I would recommend. Guides, dial me into the energies of group number 1, please. Okay, so the first thing I was seeing was a bird. It was like flying. It looked like a dove, so very much symbolic of freedom And the bird looked like it was trying to fly free, or it was trying to move forward in some way, but it was kind of hesitating or stuck a little bit. So I feel like the universe is prepping you for a situation that's going to afford you more and allow you more freedom in your expression and in your life in general. I feel like this is something that's going to take more courage and insistence on your part to create, to happen. There is a little bit of a helpless energy that I was getting, I was picking up. So it's almost like, oh no, can I free myself? And yes, you can. I feel like you guys are this close because you guys got the dove, which is symbolic of freedom. So they're most definitely helping you for this. It looked like there's something about like a wheel was spinning and getting caught up in it. I feel like this is very much signifying getting caught up in life's issues, like getting caught up in the world's issues or world's problems or other people's opinions or other concerns. I was just getting like Eight of Swords energy, like concerns or fears. So I think that's something they want you to overcome, most likely through affirmations and through just essentially reprogramming your subconscious mind to see things differently, to see that freedom is obtainable. And that's why I'm not crazy about the way that people talk about themselves and they think they're a slave to money, they're a slave to the system, or a slave to this or slave to that. Essentially, you're creating your reality by saying those things. So watch for those kind of subconscious thoughts where you feel like you don't have power. You're essentially disempowering yourself, and we're here to cultivate authentic power, which is inside of us. No one can take it from us. It has nothing to do with status or money. And so if you learn how to cultivate your inner power, you'll find out that you can manifest your reality quite powerfully. And I was listening to another reader, the Autistic Mystic. I'm a huge fan of his, and he was talking about how he's like, wait a second, so going to college is a waste of time? I can just manifest my reality just by shifting my perspective and trying to like manifest inwardly. And yes, that's essentially what we end up learning, but school's fun too. Okay, so let's see what the appetite wants to convey here to you, group number 1. I'm curious. Automatic, hypnotic. What's that song? Automatic, somatic, rock my body. Okay, well, I can't quite flow into the words of the song right now, but it's like definitely a pop song. So what I was picking up for you guys is something about automatic, hypnotic. Okay, oops, let me go ahead and shut that off. Something about running on automatic. I think I'm getting that same energy. Something about running on automatic. So you need to get off of running automatic. Because running on automatic is hypnotizing you from wanting to create your reality. So something about breaking free of the mold is coming through again here. Anything else that wants to come through here? I'm hearing something about like, well, not hearing, but I was seeing, I mean, it was very vague, but I was getting this energy of releasing resistance is what's important for you guys, is releasing resistance. That's what I'm hearing. So don't try to control everything. Let it surrender, essentially, is what they're asking you to do. Okay, so let's see what I can pick up with the appetite here. Okay, so what I'm hearing, it sounds like, so this is what I'm hearing energetically from you guys, or this is what I'm picking up, is it feels like a complicated equation, like it's hard to solve, like it's complex. I see you looking at a problem and you're thinking to yourself, this looks complicated, or it looks a little bit more complicated to figure out or resolve. How do I figure it out? And I'm getting that it's not through thinking about it or through logic that's going to help you. It's through allowing and releasing. Because I'm getting the energy is just so abstract. You couldn't possibly try to understand, like, I think what you're trying to understand maybe is like what the universe is prepping for you, or you've seen some signs and signals and you're trying to make sense of what's coming towards you. There's no logic. You know, this is kind of one of the messages that keeps coming through to my collective, because it's also something, I mean, it fascinates me too, because I'm like, Okay, this is kind of new to me, but this is a message that wants to come through, is they really don't want you to think logically. They want you to let go of this logical approach to how you see things, because what's coming towards you, what the universe is prepping you for, is quite powerful, and it has no logical step 1, 2, 3 process. You know, there's no, I went to grade school and then I went to college and I got a degree and I got the job afterwards because of I did all of that. There's this like, no, it's an illogical abstract mix of things that are being put together and put in place for things to work out for you here. Okay, so I'm getting a lot about relationships or connections coming through here, about reassessing the past or your connections. They're wanting you to sort of reassess like the relationships that you've been in, connections that you've been in, people that you've been with, so you can get very clear about what you're manifesting moving forward. They want you to be very clear. They just want you to have a clear, when I say clear, I mean have a clear intention. I don't mean that you have to have like the perfect idea and list in your head about what you want. I'm just saying to have a clear intention. So let's say there is something specifically you didn't like having in a relationship. Set out an intention, right? The contrast shows you what you do want. Use the contrast to put out to the universe a rocket of desire that's aligned with the thing that you do want. So for example, if miscommunication, misunderstanding, or moodiness, or not listening to each other, impatience, and connections is something that you didn't enjoy, then set out an intention for we're understanding of each other, we're listening, we're patient with one another, things like that. Yeah, I'm just hearing like don't complicate it, don't overthink about it. It's definitely what I'm getting. I feel like you guys are just thinkers. You guys are like really smart. You guys are thinkers, but you're being asked to let go. Okay, so let's go ahead and unveil your oracle cards. I'm excited. I have a lot. Okay, definitely manifesting something. That's pretty obvious. Ooh. Wow, you guys really are about to get your freedom. Okay. Like literally. Oh, yep. That's obvious. Okay, hold on. A lot of energy is coming through, guys. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Okay, so group number 1, the universe is prepping you for a lot because your life is essentially being realigned to match yourself up with the right people. And it's really weird that I brought up the situation about communication because I have a card here specifically about communication, and I talked about intuition, and we have a card about intuition here. Okay, and then yeah, there's cards here that are clarifying what do you want, what do you desire, what do you want to create. You need to be clear about that here. Okay, all right, where should I start? Let's start with your astrological houses here. So we have here house 1, house 6, and house 11. You guys got 3 houses. That's so funny. They just popped out at once, by the way. Actually, no, I think I shuffled. I got 1, and then I shuffled again, and I got 2 more. So you're up leveling because we have here the house 1, and we have a bird coming out of an egg. So I feel like you're tapping into a stronger sense of freedom of expression within yourself. You're going through the reason why you're experiencing this now, or you're leveling up and there's new situations and a freedom kind of coming towards you, is because you've clearly manifested this, and you worked very hard to do a lot of inner work and healing with that house 6 here. I feel like there's going to be quite a bit of change in your house 1, house 6, and house 11. So house 6 can be about your daily routine. House 1 is about your image, yourself. And then house 11 is about you being around people. So it looks like you're going to be connected with like-minded people. Perhaps this is exactly why Spirit wanted you to get very clear about the people that you want to surround yourself with, because I feel like there have been times where you've just been around groups and you're like, this ain't it either. This ain't it either. The reason why it's not it is because you've had to learn to ask more and more powerfully and more clearly about what you do want. So if you become very sincere and direct about what you do want, more of that can come towards you. Okay. So that's what's upgrading is the friends, the people you're surrounded with, definitely changing and shifting for you. I feel like your daily life, your daily routine, you're going to be surrounded by people because you're going to be doing something different. We'll talk about that shortly. We have here confirmed companion, loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. So that's why you're wanting to become clear about who you're manifesting into your life, because you're being asked to be very clear about who you feel like you want to be your companion, whether it's your friends or your lover, or the people you work with. Who do you want to surround yourself with? And I'm guessing it's people who embody these qualities: loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. Okay, very beautiful. People with like a golden heart or a warm heart with that yellow, definitely. People who offer you flowers. Oh my gosh, this makes me think about one of my coworkers. She gave me flowers because I'm transitioning out, and it was so sweet. Oh my gosh. And it was one of her favorite flowers, and she's like, oh my gosh, these are like my favorite flowers. But it's like people who care about you in that way. That's what you want to surround yourself with. Okay, so we have 2 cards on healing. So let me go ahead and address this because I feel like you've been doing a lot of healing. We have Ho'oponopono healing. I love you, I forgive you, I'm sorry, something like that. But this is about the stages of forgiveness here in healing. I feel like you've been embarking on a very powerful healing journey for yourself, learning who you are, learning about what's important here, learning about what lights you up. I'm getting a strong sense of like what's important to me, what lights me up. It even says here on this card, I understand myself more and more. That's all I need. So I feel like you've come to learn about, what you want. Like this woman is in the middle of a flower here in this illustration. So I think you've learned how to identify what it is that you want, which is why the universe is aligning you with the things that you've been asking for, because you've been clear about it. You've been honoring yourself and honoring your desires. Like this young woman here has her eyes closed, like she's praying inwardly, looking inwardly into herself to see what is it that I want. Excuse me. Yeah, and I think what's allowing these new connections to come towards you, these new opportunities to come towards you, is you having a forgiving nature towards yourself and having a forgiving nature towards other people. So most definitely that's the advice that's coming through. Keep on that path. We have a 33 ascendant master number. I feel like there's some level of mastery you've been able to utilize with your healing. And I think there's something about this healing that's going to be connected to how you connect with other people and what's opening opportunities. With house 6, that is the house of healing. So maybe there's something with the house 6 connected to the house 11 where you can offer healing to people through some kind of product that you create or offer. And perhaps it has something to do with communication with this iris here. So communication, I think, is going to be very important. You have 2 ascendant master numbers. You have 22 and 33. And what's interesting, you have a card that says 21 and 23. So you have 21, 22, 23, and then 33 and 43. Okay, lots of 3. So lots about community is coming through for you guys, and progress and movement in your life. I think you guys are multi-talented people, and you're learning how to be very clear about some kind of talent that you've been able to build. There's something about communication here that's been a magical experience for you, whether that's you creating a diary for yourself, journaling, talking, scripting. There's something about communication that helps you to tap into your inner magic. Activating your throat chakra has been helping you to understand yourself more, and it's giving you a strong sense of freedom. This woman, she's decorated in feathers. I feel like it's through your communication you've been able to establish some kind of freedom, freely speaking yourself, freely expressing yourself. If this is something that you feel like you can grow in, then I would definitely be sure to find a platform to share your thoughts and your ideas on. With that house 11, that can be about internet. So share your thoughts, share your ideas, because there's something about you, I think, through your words, you can offer healing to other people in some way. You could even just be writing a poem or writing about something about that. So it says here, I feel like this group, you're going through some kind of graduation. So it says here, 26, I am who I am, crown chakra. So again, you've been able to identify who you are quite clearly. 26 is that heart nurturing energy. You've been listening to your heart. Again, this young woman has her eyes closed. She's looking inwardly into herself to understand who she is, what she wants, and what are her desires. She's being honest about that. So your crown chakra has been activating quite powerfully. Your crown chakra essentially helps you to get all of those downloads and insights from the universe about how to create a better life for yourself. And it looks like this has been helping you to get in touch with your intuition and your creative spark. We have here 21 sensuality, your freedom flowing from far away. I dance, I love, I laugh, I play. So you're very much utilizing your feminine energy to get more in touch with yourself. There's feminine energy all over this reading here. Your feminine energy has been very much activated, and you've been utilizing it to help you to have fun. And this has helped you to kick your energy into a high vibrational state for you to manifest really powerful opportunities towards you. You've also developed a heightened sense of deep knowing. Perhaps you've been working on your intuitive gifts or working in connection with your crown chakra to develop it more here and to heal it as well. I'm getting a strong sense that you've very much healed and activated all of your chakras, and you're learning how to balance all of them quite powerfully. So you have a strong sense of deep knowing, and a deep sense, even with this owl here, is like there's some kind of wisdom or knowledge that you can offer to people, perhaps through your learning experiences, things that you've learned how to heal from and grow from. But I'm getting this energy of like you're in alignment now with that moon and the cycles. You're in alignment, and I'm actually doing this on the evening of a full moon. So I think that's very much serendipitous for you guys here. With this 43, 4 and 3 add up to 7, which is about listening to divinity. Divinity is setting you a opportunity for you to establish some more stability in your life with that number 4. And it's going to be through you connecting to other people, communicating to people about your ideas. So maybe you're not like a hardcore communicator, but if you're at least networking or letting people know what it is that's going on in your life, the shifts and changes, your ideas and things that you're interested in, this can really help you to pull to you a good team and collaborative group of people who can help you to elevate yourself in some way here. And it looks like you're going to get it here. So we have here a courthouse number 23. So this is my status and my power card. So it looks like you're being perhaps offered some kind of contracts, or you're signing a contract, or you're signing some kind of license or contract for yourself where so you're solidifying something. And this is something that's going to offer you a lot of freedom. We have here handcuffs, need to break free. So this is also conveying this idea of you felt stuck in your situation here. Perhaps you even felt stuck when it came to a job situation. I'm getting courthouse. It gives me that energy of like responsibility. It's like I feel like I'm really stuck because I feel like I'm responsible to my situation. Even with that house 6, it's about work and responsibility. It's not the funnest houses, but it has a multitude of beautiful qualities about it. Perhaps you've very much learned that I can break free and I am empowered, right? You've learned how to become empowered, and you've had to understand that you have to create it from within yourself. It says here feeling powerless. So, that's just how intuition works. Even though I'm not looking at the cards, it put a whole story together by showing me the dove that was stuck in a wheel. So you felt like life has sort of imprisoned you in some way, or kept you or stuck you in certain situations, and you felt defenseless, you felt unprotected. And one of the key secrets to understanding how to overcome that is that it's a belief system. You have to reprogram your subconscious to see things in a different way, because if you don't, you're going to be stuck in that pattern of behavior and thinking. And that's why all of that advice wanted to come to you earlier. We have here, we the people, declaration, defense, reclaiming power. Okay, I didn't even read that. And look at, it says reclaiming power. So you're literally going to the courthouse. You're literally going to that courthouse and you're reclaiming your power here. So we're going to get some more clues on how it is that you're reclaiming your power. Other than you're tapping into your feminine energy, you're healing and reprogramming your subconscious mind and communicating your thoughts and your ideas. And yes, all of that. But this feels like a little bit more official as well with this we the people, because with that house 11 and house 6 and house 1, this feels like all the we the people energy. This feels like there's something that you're doing with other people that is, it is not clear. Hold on, where is it most clear? Back here. Okay. Yeah, there's something about, it says your contract, the declaration, we the people. I think there's something that you're establishing with other people. You could just be finding a group of people where you've you realize you guys have the similar belief system. It could be through the internet. It could be through creating a following. But this seems really interesting, I have to say, with this defiance energy, liberty, protesting. Yeah. I want to get more into that. I think it's in connection with this Emerald Tablet activation, cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, and conscious manifesting. So I was basically talking about that. How do we change our situations? We have to become aware of what we don't like and then set out a rocket of desire what we do like and what is powerful for us. So you're learning how to tap into the Emerald Tablet. Emerald Tablet, one of the important lines in it is as above, so below, right? So this is the same thing as inner and outer. Your inner reality matches your outer reality. So if you want to shift your outer reality, you got to shift this first. That's what reclaiming your power is all about, is understanding how things work. Okay, so we have a couple more cards here. Let's go ahead and unveil them. So one of your advice cards is my body is my temple. With that 6th house energy in that house 1, just know that your body is something that needs love and nurturance from you, both in the way that you speak to it, talk to it, and feed it, nurturing nutrients and whatnot. We have here carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. I think this is acknowledgement of the journey that you've been going through and experiencing in your life. It's been a journey. It's been a learning experience. But perhaps you're about to go on another very interesting journey in connection with other people. And the universe wants you to know that there's wealth coming your way as well. There's abundance coming towards you. So we're going to tap into some advice for what's going on here. Yeah, I want to know about the we the people. Guys, tell me more about the we the people. Oh, that flew like crazy. You guys got the Tower card. Okay, so we got some dramatic energy coming through right away. Tell us more about the we the people. What's going on here? We have here Page of Wands. Okay, so it looks like you are embarking on a new adventure, a new journey here. It's going to create quite a bit of a shakeup. It's something very unique, or quite a unique change coming your way. Tell us more about the we the people. We have Page of Swords. Okay, that was about communication. Anything else you want to let us know? I feel like it's about a necessary change that needed to be created. Okay, it is connected to your abundance, your financial situation here. We have the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, so there is a new experience that you're walking in towards. You're learning how to, I'm getting a strong sense of like reestablish like how you're creating abundance from manifesting. You're learning how to really manifest and consciously manifest what you want, what you desire. That's what's coming towards you. Okay, so let us know, and you're going to be doing this in connection with other people as well. So let us know what the wealth guides advice is for this group in connection to their abundance here. We have your Page of Wands again. Okay, the Judgment card wanted to come out. We'll take it. 7 of Swords. Okay, so with the Page of Wands, this is about allowing yourself to be a little bit more impulsive. Allowing yourself to be more impulsive. So again, we were getting that energy of responsibility. They didn't show me, the first thing that came out was not the Emperor. It wasn't the Series Court cards. They're giving me Pages. So this means you're embarking on something new. They want you to take a risk, try something different. And be enthusiastic about starting a new adventure, because you're at the beginning of something. So starting a new journey can be quite scary and risky, which is why it's important for us to be a bit more oblivious and naive at that point, because we don't know what we're getting ourselves into. If you're worrying, the worrying only attracts you more things to worry about. So with the 7 of Swords, it came out reverse. They want you to be very honest about what you want and be authentic to yourself. That's what's important with this Page of Wands. Listen to what's authentically calling to you. You've been developing it with that house 1 and the crown chakra. I am who I am. You've been cultivating it. Keep doing it. The Judgment card is about a calling. So I think some of you have become a lot more aware of what your purpose is, what you feel called to do with that house 1. 11th house can be about there's something that you want to offer to the collective in general that's going to help the world in some way, shape, or form. Let's go ahead and look into the courthouse energy. Curious to know about this. We have here the Knight of Swords. Okay. And we have here the Knight of Cups. Yeah. I feel like you're going to be, this feels like someone else's energy. 5 of Cups. Clarify the 5 of Cups for me. 3 of Swords. Okay. Courthouse. I feel like I'm getting to know someone's information. We have the Star and the Hangman. It kind of just popped out. Okay. Anything else to know about the courthouse guides? We have here Six of Cups. Okay. Anything else? And the Hermit card. Okay, lots of people here. So we have the King of Swords and the Knight of Cups. The cards that came out, and then we have the Five of Cups and the Three of Swords. Okay. Interesting energy here. This feels like someone else's energy. The Six of Cups, I'm not getting that it's someone from your past. That's not always what it means. I'm getting that this is you perhaps working, with people, like with that companion energy, working with people that you feel a lot more aligned with here. So we have the Hangman and the Star card. I feel like this new journey is going to require surrender on your part, letting go, not trying to control the outcome or the situation, just like let it be. And I feel like when it comes to this connection or perhaps like a contract where you're working with someone here, this is something that's you need to allow to happen without logic making sense of it, essentially. I think the people that you're being aligned with is this energy. We have here King of Swords, Knight of Cups, Five of Cups, and Three of Swords. So I feel like you've been doing so much healing with yourself, and that's actually making you a magnet for people who are needing to work on healing for themselves here. So like people who have been disappointed and maybe kind of like close themselves off. So it looks like with this House of 11, the people or the falling that you are growing are people who are looking to open their heart in some way here with this Knight of Cups. It's like people who want to open their heart, people who really want to heal. So if you are interested in like counseling or working with people, some kind of healing arts, it could be like an art therapist, anything creative. You can take people out and do dog therapy, like whatever you feel called to do that feels like a healing experience for people that you want to offer to them. These are the type of people you're attracting towards you here. Okay. Yeah, people who are really ready to look in, and it looks like you're going to make some genuine friendships from these new connections here. It feels like people who want to like work with you and who really enjoy your healing energy, but then who are like, you're a cool person too. Like, how can I help you in some way? Okay, so let's get some additional advice for you, group number 1. We have here Scorpio, 9th house, and Saturn. Saturn's about work, determination, a lot of effort and energy. Scorpio is about transformation and in the 9th house. Okay, so I think you guys are being called to activate your healing energy or your healer work here because you've been able to powerfully open, align your chakras, open up to your intuitive gifts and create healing in your life, but you're also creating healing in other people's lives just by talking to them or being around them. It could just be having a conversation with them. But I think they want you to take this seriously because with that Saturn in the 9th house, that's the house of the teacher, the guru. It could be about traveling, going somewhere different, long distance travel, going somewhere different. And that Scorpio energy is about transformation. But with that Saturn, I feel like they really want you to, it's like your pathway. They really want you to take into consideration what you want to create long term. Like, what do you want to create long term? What is your clear intention for what you're wanting to offer to the world? Because the clearer you get about that intention, like it could just be one line. It doesn't have to be a whole essay about this is what I want to offer to the world. If you can get clear about what you feel like you are ready to bring to this world and offer more of, the universe can bring it straight towards you. There's something about status and power coming through again. So with that Saturn, to me, Saturn is about status because it's in order for you to achieve the kind of status that Saturn gets, it's like legacy, like 10 of Pentacles type of status. There's the kind of status that's coming towards you. Yeah, and again, Scorpio can be very healing, very transformative, into the occult, intuitive, psychic energy. 9th house is about the teacher, the guru. So tell us more about Saturn in the 9th in Scorpio. I mean, we have your divine alchemy, so I feel like you guys are learning how to divinely alchemize your life, and you guys have become really powerful alchemists. This is my powerful alchemist group. Okay. Yeah, so I think you are being called to travel or move. We have your Four of Wands. Tell us more about that Saturn in the ninth in Scorpio. Queen of Pentacles, yeah. They really want you to take into consideration what career path you want for yourself. Nine of Pentacles, yeah. It was pretty much what I was saying earlier. It's like there is success and abundance coming towards you and an opportunity for you to be leveled up in status. We have Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is about being very comfortable, being in a state of luxury and financial comfort. And the Four of Wands is your happiness. All right, so this is like jackpot right here. It's like you're going to be happy, wealthy, and thriving sort of deal. They want you to focus on aligning yourself with that and believing in it and creating that reality within yourself, even if it hasn't manifested yet. You need to essentially see yourself as this now in order for it to come to you. Okay, any final piece of advice for this group? We have here the Star card. I knew it because I was looking at the whole Ho'oponopono healing, and that's what came out is the Star. Okay, I feel like this is also about seeing yourself with that house one. Again, there's something about you, your energy, and understanding that with this sensual creative energy, there's something magical about you. Okay, it's about understanding your magic and what you're here to offer to the world. They want you to see that. You guys are definitely my healers. That's been confirmed by the Star card coming out twice with the healing energy. And the whole Ho'oponopono healing, you're the one who offers a lot of healing to other people because you've done a lot of healing. So I always tell people you can't offer people what you don't have. So it's like if you've done a lot of healing, you can heal, help other people heal. If you're essentially working to create these experiences with yourself, you can offer it to other people. I mean, yes, we are channels, we're vessels, you know, especially as tarot readers, we're vessels for advice to come through us, but it really helps when you're able to establish something for yourself and solidify it in your own life. You can offer that experience to other people and you can help them to elevate as well. If you're, for example, if you're empowered, you can help people to feel empowered in anything that they do. If you're healed or you've done a lot of healing, you can help people to feel healed in wherever they're at in their life too. Because you understand the energy and the vibration of healing and putting things together and feeling at peace. You understand the vibration of peace, therefore you can give people peace. Simple as that. You can offer that to people. Okay, that's going to be the end of your reading here, group number 1. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like, subscribe to support. Let me know if this resonated. Bye. Hey, group number 2, if you chose this lovely pink agate, then this is going to be your reading. So first I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull energies first, and then I'm going to meditate with the crystal and then pull your cards. I will pull tarot for some clarification as well as any additional advice that the guides are wanting to offer you. Okay, guides, dial me into the energies of group number 2, please. Okay, so the first energy I got was that the Wheel of Fate is turning. I mean, that wasn't the first thing I got. I got something else before, but I was trying to interpret it. I was definitely seeing a triangle, and it was falling like a pathway. Okay, I got it. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so for this group, the main message that's coming through, the universe is prepping you. The universe is prepping you. I think you're listening, but the universe is very much guiding you on your path. And I feel like you're doing a lot of work to get into alignment with your path because it feels like you're following your path. There's something about, I'm getting like this energy of like focus or concentration to stay on the path, because I was almost hearing like a triangle sliding against metal, like a pointed metal triangle or something, like a rock. And it was sliding and it was pushing into the metal and it was falling along a line. So there's something about like a divine plan that's unfolding, and the universe is basically prepping you for your destiny. So it's prepping you for your destiny, it's prepping you for your purpose, it's prepping you for a path that was always made for you. And there's an energy of effortlessness that comes with this. So there's not a lot you have to do to stay in alignment with it other than be yourself. And be happy. I know that sounds so like what, but it's true. My guides are telling me that all the time. They just need you to stay like keep your energy centered. So just make sure you're taking care of yourself as well, which means mind, body, and spirit. Attend to all of those things. I'm getting this energy of like keep it simple, don't complicate it, because you're being taken on your pathway, and all you need to do is like stay the path. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, let's see what the pink agate wants to communicate to you, group number 2. Okay, I'm hearing everything's falling into place. Okay, that's very nice. Okay, so the energy I was getting, that everything is falling into place as it should. So again, I'm getting that the energy is just good. It's everything's like falling into place as it should. So this is just a really good reading for reassurance for where you're at. And then I was getting this energy of like vibration or movement or signals. Something about like the signals are moving. So I think they want to confirm to you, if even if it hasn't manifested in the physical reality or what you're wanting hasn't exactly manifested, it will manifest. It's like you sent out a very powerful signal and it's going to be caught by the right source. That's what I'm getting. Like, it can't be misconstrued or misinterpreted. So I think this group, because I keep getting those energies, you're just needing reassurance to know that you're on the right path and that it's going, like, things are going according to plan, according to the universe, divine plan, which means that somehow you've been able to align with the divine plan. And I talk about this on my channel. If you look at my wake up call series or manifesting with the divine series, they talk about what that means, being on the plan, on the divine plan. But essentially the universe already has a plan for you for how you're here to be used. And it's like the easiest path. If you choose to go with the universe path, the divine plan, it's like you don't really have to work that hard. Things are just offered to you and situations are just created with ease for you. Not to say that you won't be challenged. It just won't be nearly as hard as trying hard. So the try hard is definitely, throw that out the window. I think enjoy your life, have fun. That's really important. Relax. You guys got the pink agate. I mean, really fun energy. It is my high vibrational crystal. Typically like my creative crystal here. Let's see what wants to come through. I'm just getting this energy. I'm hearing like, keep creating your world. There's something that you're learning how to masterfully do inside of yourself or through your imagination or around you. It's like you're learning how to create magic or like manipulate energy essentially and create your own world. But there's a lot about getting lost in your imagination or being that imaginative space. That's really working in your benefit. So, I mean, the way that this kind of works for me, like making music helps me getting or reading books, or I love reading about astrology and I love reading about tarot, things that are like occult. I love reading, like that helps me to get lost in the space of ether. There's something about being in that space of ether that's like your resting space. But I'm also getting something about dreaming or sleeping that's coming through as well. Listen to your dreams, write down your dreams if they seem significant somehow. I think your guides are sending you some powerful like messages in your dreams, and you might have to learn how to decode them because dreams are typically a lot of abstract put together. So there's like your fears and anxieties, but then there's possibilities there too. So you might want to listen to what comes up because I think your dreams are very psychic right now. Listen to them. I mean, they always are, but I think you want to listen to that. There's something about listening to the dreams, the signals that's coming through. It's like, just listen. We're sending you everything that you need. All you need to do is know when to act on it. So I'm getting a lot of like heart chakra, like act when you feel called to, when you feel really excited and when the energy feels very potent. It's like really act. They want to make sure, because I'm getting that you're pretty good at it, like listening to your heart when it comes to creation, but there's something about you need to create. They need you to create when you're told to create. Because you're essentially following along the divine plan. Don't resist it. The only thing that will get in your way, I'm getting, is by like overthinking or getting lost in your moodiness or emotions. So moodiness is usually a sign that something's off. Listen to that. We're not normally moody. Not to say that your moods don't fluctuate. I'm just saying that if your moods are like fluctuating up and down through certain extremes, we're not made for that. We're actually created to be quite steady. So you make sure you watch that and listen to it so that you give yourself what you need. I'm hearing that. I don't know, getting this energy of like sensitivity. Listen to your sensitivities and attune them. And I'm getting this like adjustment energy. Like make sure you just like adjust yourself here and there to make sure your energy is just right. That's what I'm hearing. It's like adjustments, imagination. I'm getting like child of divine, be like a kid, be like a child in this universe, get lost in the magic of it all. Like that's what I'm getting for you guys. That's the practical advice that wants to come through. It's like get lost in the magic, but then take the inspired action. That's the practicality with the magic and see what happens. Is what I'm hearing. But I'm getting the strong energy. You don't just create things because you think there's a practical solution to it. So don't just create something because you think it's going to make you money. They're saying that's not the answer. They're saying create it if your heart feels pulled towards it. Create it if you're in love with it. Create it if it feels fun for you. Create it if it's inspiring. Other than that, don't create it. So I'm hearing do not do anything where you're like, well, I have to make money, or they're saying don't do that, because there's something about, there's like this final bit of readjustment that they're needing you to do to align you with the abundance that's coming towards you, because they don't want you to manifest abundance the way that you've manifested it before, where you're like, oh, I need to go to work to create this abundance. They need you to close the chapter and end that way of manifesting and things into your life. That's because that's working against what's coming towards you. What's coming towards you is like generosity and a lot more abundance, and they need you to believe in magic. Like a kid would just assume Santa's going to bring them all the presents. Like, they need you to think like that. I know that sounds crazy, but they need you to think like that. That's what I'm getting. Like, they're telling me that everything that you've been told is a lot of BS. Like, it's just the wrong information. It's just a programming that is based off of a lot of fears and anxieties of other people. They're saying you need to end that programming now. So they want you to use this time to end that programming and readjust for abundance through magic, through your heart. So anytime you feel this powerful feeling of like, I need to create something and I feel inspired to, you have to create it and then make it, promote it. And they're saying every time you do that, it's going to take you somewhere. Don't do something for money. Okay. Whew, that was powerful. Sorry guys. I can I'm like getting strong heart chakra for this group. Like my heart chakra is exploding. But I'm just getting this energy of like, you're protected, you're safe. Let's go ahead and pull your cards before this reading ends up being 50 minutes long. Okay, you guys got lots of cards. I'm really excited. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. Salvation. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, no wonder why I was getting strong imagination. We got the Imagine card here. I was like, my imagination exploding right now because the Imagination card is here. Okay. Okay. Really nice. I feel like this is kind of similar to group number 1. It's just like different cards came out. Okay, so where should I start? So you guys are moving into a place where you're freeing yourself. This is what's very significant. They want you to, I want you guys to get ready to celebrate because you're learning something, you're unlearning some kind of pattern here. So we have your salvation, we have your imprisonment, and we have your child wounded, awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children, opens the learning path of forgiveness. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back to that one, but let's start with the imprisonment and the salvation. Here is you're learning how to, the universe is prepping you for freeing yourself of this imprisonment. Essentially, you're going through, I don't know, it's like a final stage of awakening or a stage of ascension, or you're about to complete your awakening or something. It's like you're about to bust out of there. That's what I'm getting. You're about to bust out of there. This prison that's been created by society here and the ego and the mind. It's a mental prison. With this green Tower salvation, so this card is really, really cool. It's about understanding that the universe will take care of you, but also understanding that the universe has challenged you, but you're supposed to take those challenges and you're supposed to use the contrast to manifest your desires and what you want and what feels good. So those experiences are not sent to you for you to to just be like, I need to suffer. Those experiences are sent to you or happen to you because you've essentially, that's what you learned, is that, life is hard, so then there's just an expectation of it. They're saying that you're becoming better. I'm getting the sense that you're becoming a lot better and better at aligning yourself with what you want and what you desire, because you've been releasing attachment to things that are hard, to things that are struggle for you. And essentially the universe is saving your butt with the salvation card, because you're understanding that you're creating the reality. It's like, if I understand that I'm saved because the universe just takes care of me, I will be taken care of. It's as simple as that. There's something about beautiful healing energy that you're tapping into as well with this green Tower salvation. Wisdom is coming through here. We have your child wounded, awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children, opens the learning path of forgiveness. I guess technically this is a little bit different from group number 1, I gotta say. Yeah, this is different. I was like, it's same, but no, it's different because it's giving me different advice. But the child wounded, it says, awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children, opens the learning path of forgiveness. So there might be something about feeling called to use your compassion to serve other people because you've learned from your wounds. So I'm hearing that they want you to acknowledge those difficult experiences that you've gone through. Everyone's manifesting something differently. Some people are manifesting wealth. Some people are manifesting more of what they want. Some people are manifesting dream life. Some people are manifesting partnership. For this group, I'm not getting a specific manifestation. I mean, I'm getting a couple things, but I'm getting states of being. So we have your dreams, imagine, and we have your peace. So this is what you're manifesting. You're essentially, you're imagining, you're manifesting a no cap, like a no cap. Like, I want to do what I want. I want to create the life that I want. I want life that's magical and feels like really good for me and feels very peaceful. With this child wounded energy, I'm getting a sense that some of you have been hurt or disappointed in certain connections, and you've had to learn a lot of about forgiveness and overcoming, like when people hurt you, what do you do? What do we do? How do we create that peace? So there's a little bit of that restless energy. I'm getting that specifically for this group quite powerfully, that you've gone through situations that have complicated your understanding of relationships, and they're wanting you to simplify it. So the way that you're going to obtain peace is to see it almost like through a child's lens, in a way. To simplify, almost get like amnesia and be like, when a child was just like, oh, okay, you're just a person and you're a flaw. They're not thinking about all these complex things. After we've gotten hurt in childhood, we develop this fear of like getting hurt again. So we start to put up walls. So I'm getting for this group, like, work through putting those walls down. So you can obtain the peace that you really want. The universe is helping you and prepping you for your dreams. It's prepping you for whatever you imaginatively want to create. I feel like you guys are quite imaginative. I think you guys are quite specific about what you want, and you guys know what you want. Because we got the moon in Aries here. So there's a lot about needing to trust yourself and trust your own path with that moon in Aries. It's like, trust your own path and what you feel called to create. Aries is kind of the energy of the warrior. So perhaps you've cultivated a bit of this warrior spirit. But again, Aries is like a more impulsive, like a child. They want you to be impulsive like a child. Just go and create the reality that you want, that you desire. Be selfish. So I think that's also another lesson that's coming through for this group, is you needed to learn how to be selfish in a way that's healthy. So some people, they put off their desires for so long that they start to self-sabotage, and they're selfish in unhealthy ways. Like, they try to get even, or they try to, sneakily get what they want. But if they had been honest with themselves to begin with, and honest about, if they were lacking something in a connection or relationship, if they had communicated that, or if they had honored their intuition and left the situation sooner, they probably wouldn't have been as disappointed, because they would have learned to trust themselves and trust their intuition. Oh, my intuition was telling me to leave that relationship. Oh, my intuition was telling me to leave that job. So I feel like you guys are learning how to tap into that. Just like right now, I'm getting this sense of like, oh, okay, I'm finally learning what actually feels good for me. So we have this inner earth, base chakra, strength and security, laying foundations. Yeah, so I think, again, there's this energy of like needing to feel safe within yourself. That's coming through with that inner earth energy. Base chakra. So I think your base chakra is the thing that has been needing to heal, and this is what you've been working on, is strength and security, foundation. So stabilizing your energy. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I feel like there was a lot of maybe emotional chaos for you, in the previous years, where you were just up and down, everything was just all over the place, and now you're feeling like you're stabilizing your energy. And this is your base chakra. You working on your base chakra is really helping you to align with that. Just feel grounded here on this earth, not wanting to escape. I feel like you guys can tap into your imagination quite beautifully, but there's definitely something about make sure you ground your energy that's coming through. Okay, so it looks like what you're also manifesting. Actually, let me talk about the labyrinth here. So we have the labyrinth. This woman is looking at like a maze here. So labyrinth, lost, laid, complex, contemplate. So I feel like you guys, you've been trying to figure it out. It just feels like a very confusing situation. How do I get out of this situation that I'm in? It feels like a very complex equation to solve. How do I get to where I need to go to? But I'm going to post some more clarifiers on this about what the complex problem was for you guys. I was definitely picking up some relationship things that were making you feel trapped. With that base chakra and strength and security, there might be something about work situations that made you feel trapped as well. But I feel like you've been trying to figure out a way towards yourself. Here with that moon in Aries, again, it's just about being selfish. Simplify it by being like, what do I want? So just go, instead of trying to think from what do other people want? What should I do? What's the right thing to do? Or what do I think people want me to do? Think for yourself about what you want to do. Think from that space. As soon as you think about what do I want to do, you know what you want. So that's where people get really lost, is they start thinking about how everyone's going to feel about their decisions, their choices. Just think about what you want for a minute. Just like meditate on it and then see what the universe shows you in terms of how you can access it. We have here soul lesson clarity, solar plexus, eternal sunshine, I awake. So again, the clarity is coming through, feeling a little bit muddled and confused about like what's the right decisions to do. And the solar plexus is about confidence. So I think this is again about trusting your intuition, trusting your vision for yourself. This is what the universe is aligning you with. It's like, I get to trust myself and I get to be selfish about what I want. So I think most definitely one of the things that you're manifesting is travel. Moving on. Oh, it's moving on. Okay. I didn't even read it. Sorry. Yeah. So you're trying to move on from a certain situation that was not, and then it says here going with the flow as well. Yeah. It's like go with the flow. That's what I was most definitely picking up. Moving on. So you're ready to move on. You're ready to move on to a better situation, new chapter where things get to shine, where you get to be happily selfish and abundant in your desires. Okay. Yeah. It says here no resistance. So I was telling the previous group, in order for us to really allow things to go, I feel like you guys maybe have a little bit of a control freak energies where it's like, I need to control, I need to do this, and I need to do it that way. It's like, just let it be. Trust that the universe can bring it to you. All you really need to know is what you want and set out a clear intention and get really inspired. Okay. So we have here fox shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. And we have here temporary situation, tent. So you may have a temporary living situation that you're currently in, or just, I'm just getting that they're telling you whatever situation you are in right now, it's a temporary situation and it's going to change. It will be different. It will be different and it will improve. And I feel like part of what's helping you to help this improve is through making a certain kind of business decision that's aligned with what you want. So let's go ahead and pull some clarifiers on this fox energy. And I'll pull a clarifier on the tent and the labyrinth. So clarifier on the labyrinth first. Okay, Page of Wands. Okay. Tell me more about the labyrinth. Yeah, so it's like maybe you feel a little bit frozen in place because you're like, how do I even go, right? We have 3 of Wands. That's about needing to expand your consciousness, like expand your perspective. And Page of Wands is about going on that adventure. So perhaps you felt frozen on starting. You're delaying it. Yeah, it says here delayed. So you're delaying starting your journey, perhaps because you're afraid of making the wrong move. Nope, there's no wrong move. No such thing. It's just get excited. You need to get revved up. This group, you need to get revved up and excited for what's to come. You need to get excited for what you can experience. You need to be so focused on what's on the other side of like your intention. Like your intention is maybe joy. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to have all of this joy in my life and be so filled with happiness and peace and living out my dreams that you just go. So they need you to be a lot more impulsive. Don't think, do. Right? With that moon in Aries, be impulsive. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the temporary situation. Tell us more about the temporary situation. Yeah, it says here on track. And wasn't I saying that there's something like moving on a line, like on track? So it says here on track. So I'm getting that you guys are moving on track to your aligning what you want. Just don't hesitate. Move forward. Tell me more about the temporary situation. Okay. So we have here Magician, 7 of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, you're wanting a new beginning. You're wanting to manifest a new beginning, but perhaps you're thinking or you're overthinking about or contemplating about how to leave your current situation. Yeah. So you keep thinking about how do I leave it? How do I leave it? You manifest it. Okay. What's the advice for the temporary situation here? I just realized I touched my eye and I have makeup on it. I'm like, wait a second. Knight of Cups. Tell us more. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, I think there is a reason why they really wanted me to give that advice about being persistent in wanting to do what you love. Because it might be, was this a group where I said it might be a while before you see anything manifest? But that's Seven of Pentacles, right? It might be a minute. So that's why it's important to do what you love, because you're going to be so in love with what you're doing that you're raising your vibration and you're becoming more of a magnet for your desires. So focusing on, am I getting the results that I want? Maybe we're not getting the results that we want. It just, and you're looking at your current situation and you keep thinking to yourself, when is this going to change? You know, I'm taking some kind of action, but there's something about not taking action. So, what is this group? Give me some additional advice about what this group needs to do in order for things to, yeah, what's your advice towards them, guys, in regards to their temporary situation? House 2, Cancer, Saturn, discipline. Okay. So House 2 can be about self-worth. House 2 can be about self-worth because your self-worth equates to your monetary worth as well. So it's like if you believe in what you're doing, then you can manifest more of the abundance that you're wanting to create for yourself. So I'm kind of getting that for some of you guys. It's like cultivate more of that self-worth with that soul lesson clarity, solar plexus, that confidence in yourself and in your dream. Cultivate a more confidence in your dream. And I'm just getting, they just want you to consistently put in the work and the energy with that Saturn in second house in Cancer. So it's like, I think there's something that you've been working on already with that Seven of Pentacles, but maybe part of you thinks, am I wasting my time, or is this taking me somewhere? It is taking you somewhere. They want to confirm that. They want you to keep putting in that work and energy. With that Cancer energy, that's about listening to your heart. So again, listen to your heart to put in the discipline, the work, and the effort. Start with the inspiration and then create it and commit to the product. Yeah. Okay, let's look at this Fox energy. What is this about, guys? Tell me more about the Fox. Okay, so we got Capricorn energy right away. We have here Queen of Cups. Tell me more about the Fox. Okay. Clarify that for me. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Judgment card. Queen of Wands. Oh. Oh my gosh, my stomach. Okay. I feel like this is some kind of partnership or collaboration here. But I'm getting strong. Be confident in what you're doing. You want to tell me anything more about the Queen of Cups here? You got two queens. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups. Well, I think you guys are the Queen of Cups, right? You're the ones who are imaginative. We have the Four of Swords. Rest, take action. Rest or take action. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands. We have here the Two of Swords. What's going on with the Fox energy? Yep, it's a partnership. 7th house. Moon, 7th house in Capricorn. Okay. Royalty. What is their advice? Okay, so there is a partnership that will help you to elevate. It could be a Queen of Cups or it could be a Queen of Wands here. Or it could be someone, because I feel like you guys are quite imaginative. It could be someone, I don't know. It's just someone who's here to help you fulfill your dreams here. It's like there's an ideal partnership here. And the universe is guiding you towards them with this Judgment card. So this is someone who's being guided towards you. You're being guided towards them. Perhaps someone who can help you tap into more of your creativity. Moon, Capricorn, 7th house. I don't know. Because they're saying discipline here. Tell me about who you want this group to work with, guys. Let's just straight up ask. Who do you want them to work with? Oh, goodness gracious. We have here Ace of Wands again. And the Hangman. Okay. Okay. Who would be the ideal partner to work with for this person? I think they're saying that a partnership will help you. We're just trying to get clarity. Okay, we have your Jupiter in Taurus in the second house. Okay. Ooh, nice. Okay, so what they're giving me here, I think you are the Queen of Cups and you're the Queen of Wands, because I feel like you're the one who they want you to work on. You're imaginative. You're very creative. They want you to tap into your creative imaginative energy, and your Queen of Wands is also very creative as well. These are the most creative queens, Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. And actually, I'm not going to say they're the most creative, but they're, I don't know, fire and water. I got to say, fire and water are pretty freaking passionate and like endless ideas here. Yeah, so there's something about endless ideas, very passionate. That's what they're calling for you to do. You're being aligned with someone who I think is going to be more fox-like, so someone who's more resourceful when it comes to business. We have your Jupiter in the second house in Taurus. So that's someone who's like really good at business, very resourceful, very good at understanding money and how money works, essentially. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some more clarifiers. Oh, one last card I forgot to look at here. We have here, perfect health is my right and I claim it now. So they really want you to know to take care of your body. Your health affects your wealth is what I'm getting. Your health affects your wealth. So they want you to get taking care of your body right now. Most definitely. Okay, child wounded. Can I get a clarifier for that energy here? Okay, we have the Hangman. And we have the Two of Cups and the High Priestess. Okay, so that's like working with people intuitively to help them release some way. Yeah, awakens compassion, desire to serve other wounded children, opens the learning path of forgiveness. Yeah, so there's something about your energy where you can perhaps offer salvation or healing to people in some way, shape, or form through your creative imaginings, through your creative gifts. Here. Yeah, with the High Priestess. Perhaps you're also quite intuitive. So you want to use those abilities to help other people in some way. We got two water energies here with the High Priestess, and we got the Hangman. So I think you guys are quite intuitive. You know how to go with the flow. And that's what you want to tap into and lean on to help you. I feel like I don't know if there's something missing. Any additional advice that this group... I want to know, like, what is the deliberation for some of you guys? Or what's delaying? What's complicating this energy? Tell me more about the labyrinth. Ten of Pentacles. Oh, the money. It's exactly what I said before. I said don't focus on the money. Focus on the passion and the desire. Tell me more about the labyrinth. Why is this card here? Yeah, so it's here a situation to sort out. It's like money. It's like thinking about money. Yeah, it's like King of Swords. He came out earlier, didn't he? It's like thinking about money. How do I think about money? Maybe he didn't come out because he doesn't look familiar here. Tell me more about the labyrinth. Da-da-da-da. Queen of Swords. Oh, that's a partnership there. Queen of Swords and the King of Swords popped out. And the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so they're just like reassuring me here. If there's some areas where you feel like I don't really know how to move forward when it comes to money or creating more of my abundance and grounding it into reality, they want you to know that this isn't quite your problem to solve alone here. And it's not really even a problem here. It's like, it feels more complex than it is. Any more advice on the labyrinth? Jupiter and Taurus again. That's funny. In the 11th house. Wow. Okay. Guys, that's the wealth combination. Jupiter is the planet of blessings in the 11th house of pleasures and goals and networking, and then Taurus in the sign of wealth. They're saying that this isn't something you have to resolve or figure out necessarily. It's something that's going to build and happen over time. Intuitively, you're going to figure it out. Here. You're going to figure it out. Clarify the inner earth. Any more advice around that? We have here the artists. It's exactly what I said. Again, they just keep saying the same thing over and over. Like, be creative. Get lost in your imaginative, creative energy. That's where your magic is. That's where your magnetic magic is. That's how the universe is going to help you figure certain things out that you feel like are complicated, essentially. And I'm getting that there's a specific partnership or collaboration here that's coming towards you that's going to help you with that. Okay, that's going to be the end of your reading here, group number 2. I hope you guys like that. Like, subscribe to support. Let me know if this resonated. Bye. Hey, group number 3, if you chose this lovely lapis lazuli, then this is going to be your reading. So I'm going to pull energies first, and then I'm going to meditate with the crystal, and then I'll pull cards. Unveil your oracle cards, and then I'll pull tarot for some clarification and additional information that wants to come through. So we're looking into whatever the universe is currently prepping you for. Guides, dial me into the energies of group number 3, please. Okay, so the first thing that came through is the universe is prepping you to get more flexible and stretch. They're prepping you to stretch, which means something's coming towards you that's going to challenge you and put you out of your comfort zone. So their universe is prepping you to stretch, which means that you are currently being sent some like downloads and ideas essentially about doing things or changing some things up in your routine, or perhaps you're feeling called to like learn right now. If you're feeling a appetite for learning, or you're feeling an appetite for creating right now, or you're feeling some kind of appetite for pushing yourself that came out of nowhere, they want you to listen to that, because that means you're being activated to get ready for something. They want you to get ready for that. Let's see what else wants to come through. Okay. I was seeing like fishes and a lot of fishes. So they're prepping you to work with people or be around a crowd of people. Something about being around a people or a group or a collective or an audience. But I was seeing you amongst them, like a sea of fishes. Ooh, I like this. I've kind of gotten similar imagery before. So there's something about you're being swept up into a wave. So I like to call it like a wave of divinity. You're being swept up into a wave of divinity that's going to align you with the right people at the right time. And you're going to be aligned with the people who are just as interested in, like, just as interested in the same things that you are interested in. People who are interested in the same things, people who are perhaps intuitive, spiritual. I was getting fishes, so it was like Pisces energy. Intuitive, spiritual. Go with the flow. So there's this energy of like, don't feel like you're weird or feel like you're alone right now. It's an illusion, because you're going to be aligned with people that you're meant to be around, because you've changed your frequency. That's what I heard. You changed yourself. You've changed your energy. Your energy is not the same. So they want you to know that you've changed your energy, you've changed your frequency. That's your outer reality is going to start to shift and change, because it's not a match for your current reality. So they're telling me that your current reality is not a match for your current energetic reality, whatever. You're not a match for your outer reality. They're prepping things. They're prepping for you to shift, because you just can't stay in the same place anymore. Energetically, you're not aligned. That's what they're saying. It's kind of like very direct, and it's, I don't know, mechanical, but they're saying you're not on that frequency anymore. So they're putting you into a different frequency. Or they're not putting you into a different frequency. They're matching you up with a reality that aligns with your new frequency. It's like you went to the store and got like a new pair of something, and they're like, "Oh, you can't wear those shoes. to Walmart. No, we need to put you at the freaking, I don't know, designer shop somewhere. Like, I'm getting an elevation, so really cool. But I'm getting a go with the flow energy too. It's gonna feel really nice, very peaceful. You're gonna be put in the right situation. I just keep hearing that. Okay, let's see what the lapis lazuli wants to communicate here. I just keep getting this energy that they're prepping you to grow or get it, like fill bigger shoes. So like fill bigger shoes or like some kind of status or recognition or growth or maturation. So there's more here. I'm trying to, let me see. What was it? Was it Jack and the Beanstalk? No, was it James and the Giant Peach? Oh, but he shrunk, didn't he? Yeah, he shrunk. There's something about, it's like chia. There's something about you're gonna grow. It's gonna be like a growth spurt. That's what I'm getting. I think you guys are gonna go through some kind of growth spurt, like some spiritual, as well as like a physical reality growth spurt. So it's gonna be really uncomfortable because it's gonna be like, oh my gosh, this is a lot of change all at once. So they're prepping you for a growth spurt. Okay. Let's see what wants to come through for you, my dear. Oh my gosh. Your guides are like talking to you directly. This group, you can't make any excuses. You are getting some direct messages, like straight up in your chats. You're getting direct messages from your guides. They're literally sitting next to you whispering ideas of inspiration about what to do next. So that's why I said appetite, because you're gonna be experiencing like weird appetite. So that's, oh my gosh, that's why I talked about the growth spurt, because it's like you're gonna get an appetite for something. Like you're gonna be hungry. You're gonna be unusually hungry, not about food, okay? Maybe for some of you, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm like spiritually hungry, energetically hungry. Like you're gonna feel like there's this vacuum or something, like something needs to be filled up, and you're gonna have this like restless energy to shift something, and they don't want you to sit down and do nothing with that restless energy. They need you to get up and use it, because they're basically activating you to shift things in your life to get ready, right? Get ready to be ready. Get ready to be ready. But your guides are like literally whispering next to you. You have some like a very like powerful, I'm getting like at least 2 or 1 light being next to you who are very much, they could be angels, archangels, but they're like literally right next to you. Sorry to creep you out. Helping you on your journey. They're helping you to like get some information about like what you need to do, what you need to shift. And I'm just getting like, you're standing in a room and you're just like, that was a random idea. Like, why did I want to do that all of a sudden? It's like, it's coming from them, but they're going to keep not pressuring you, but they're going to keep like sending you very obvious signs. And I personally get like a lot of random things all throughout my day, and then I'll decode it, or I will interpret it slowly. But by the time, like, they'll send me movies to watch, I'll get movies and I'll watch the movie and I'll be like, okay, I learned what I needed to learn in this movie. It taught me some kind of lesson. Or I'll ask questions, because sometimes for tarot, we don't ask the right questions, or you have to be more intentional about the questions you ask, which is why I always ask my guides, what do you want me to know? Because I know I want to know certain things, but there are certain things I don't need to know. I just need to know what they need me to know for me to get ready. But I have a feeling for some of you guys, you've been getting this message of get ready. So they're like, I'm like, it's go time is what I'm hearing. It's like, it's go time for you guys right now. Because they're like getting closer to your energy for some reason. There's something like they're coming closer to you, or they're sending stronger signs to you so you can like shift. Okay, cool. Yeah, I keep getting that energy. Like you have like a light being around who's literally like right by you, telling you, helping you with what to do. And they're telling you, so for example, they might be telling you to connect with people or reach out to people or do something that connects with people, because I'm seeing someone else here. So they might be telling you to like reach out to someone or connect to someone, or this person is important. You might want to listen to what this person has to say. They're going to, like, it's going to be very obvious. Yeah, because the people that they align you with are going to help you to fulfill some desires that you've been wanting. I'm seeing a woman holding a fishing pole. It's like you're going to get like a fit. There it is, the fish reference again. Okay, let's go ahead and see what's going on. It's getting interesting, huh? Let us unveil your cards. I literally got like a growth spurt card and I was like, well, there you go. There you go. Oh, I see you. Oh, wow. Yeah, you guys are going through some expansion. Get ready. And you're going to get some power. You're going to get some power too. Okay. New life. Oh my gosh. You are being like reinvented. And it came right after that card. That's too funny. Okay. Yeah. Oof. I love it when I channel on point. It's like, it's so satisfying, I guess. It's very satisfying. Okay, so this group, you guys are definitely going through an expansion period. We have here House 9 and Sagittarius. You guys got House 9 and Sagittarius. You guys are going through a growth spurt right now. So yeah, so spiritual growth, energetic growth. You may be called to travel, go like long distance, because Sagittarius energy is being charged real strong in this reading here. You might feel called to go somewhere, travel somewhere. But your guys are going to be giving you a lot of reassurance, because this is going to be like a stretch for you. It's going to be very uncomfortable. And they need you to like just be ready to make choices with a kind of confidence. That's going to be very important. You need to make it with confidence. We have here number 5, yes or no, changing. At this time, the situation is in a state of flux. Anything could happen. Are you hearing me? Changing. Anything can happen, which means possibilities. So there's something about free will. So we have your number 7, Gemini energy, convertible, many options, free will, adjacent possibilities, choices, flexible, adaptable. So there's no fixed like path. There's actually not really a fixed path for anyone. It's like everything's adjustable depending on our choices and our decisions. But things are adjusting according to your energy, according to what you want, according to what you desire. But the possibilities are endless. So it's like the more you stretch, there's something about your energy right now. It's very potent and very beautiful. The more you stretch, the more you open yourself up to possibilities, the more they can come towards you. More possibilities can come towards you as well. Here. So yeah, you're in a state of flux right now. Know that you have freedom. You have freedom. But with this car, it's sitting on the 99 highway. I'm getting like freedom to go. You have to have freedom to go. So know that that's an option too. Nothing's fixed. I'm getting that for you guys. It's not fixed, but if you want it, it's possible. That's beautiful advice from the guides. We have your Anunnaki light codes, energetic shift, new information, end of a cycle. So this is about, okay, again, we talked about the shift that's happening. You're getting a lot of informations and you've just ended a cycle, which means a new one is starting in your life right now, right? With this new life, you are starting a new cycle in your life. That is exciting. It's going to liberate you. It's going to help you feel free. It's going to help you to put on the pedestal. It's going to help you to feel seen here. We have here ritual, celebrate life, solar plexus number 12. So this is about celebrating yourself. So this is what's helping you, I believe, to align, because we have a lot of bright, fiery energy coming through for this group. It's like you following your passion, you saying yes to your desires. It's not even like, oh, I have a purpose and I want to do this in the world. It's like, did you want more wealth? Did you wake up and say, I deserve wealth? Did you wake up and say, I deserve to be happy? I'm getting that from this group. It's like you woke up and you said, I deserve to be happy. I deserve wealth. I deserve. And the universe is like, all right, let's help you send you things that are helping you to align with that pathway here. So confidence is going to be very important, embracing more of that confidence within yourself to know that you can create your reality. Celebrating your life, celebrating yourself, acknowledging your desires is really important. So the one thing about celebrities is, people like to criticize them, but the thing is, if they didn't believe in what they were doing, they wouldn't get the status or the recognition or the wealth. They just wouldn't. But because they believe it's important, they believe that they can have more wealth. They believe it. Beyonce believes she can get paid 20-something million to perform in Dubai. Like, you believe it because you believe that you deserve these things. These opportunities come towards you. So I need you to get delusional, this group. I need you to get delusional. I need you to get in your head and be like, I freaking deserve everything. Like, I don't, like, you need to get in that head of yours and be like, I deserve it all. Like, yeah, like, where is my palace? Like, where's my palace? Just kidding. But I need you to feel that kind of confidence about what you want to bring into this world, this reality. Okay, we have here Judge, balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. So it's something about power, elevation, and choices and decisions coming through again. So this is kind of my justice card, needing to think with clarity as well. Here. Maybe also something about power, status coming through again. We'll get some clarifications. I feel like this is in combination with the Sagittarius House 9 and the Wisdom 35 here. I feel like all of these are connected. Okay, so what you guys have been tapping into, what's helped you to line up with this, creating more of a positive circumstance in your life, is tapping into your infinite wisdom available inside of you and activating your Sagittarius or House 9 magic. You've learned how to re-educate yourself. Perhaps that's why I was getting that appetite about like reading books and learning, because you've learned how to re-educate yourself about what's possible. And this is wisdom. This is wisdom because this is, the universe is literally sending you, like, look at her head. It's like lit, like that crown chakra. The universe is sending you these downloads and information for you to create a better life for yourself. So essentially they're saying in this reading, you said you wanted it. We're sending you the information to create it for yourself. And perhaps you want status as well with that Judge card. So we definitely have prosperity coming. We have here prosperity and we have wealthy man, 13. So I feel like this is a combination of things. This is about you aligning with a pathway for you to understand how to create abundance for yourself and becoming magnetic. Your second house is lit. You're understanding how to elevate your self-worth to bring in abundance into your life. There can also be a situation where people are wanting to invest in your business and you're wanting to invest in like a contract with that Judge card. Perhaps there's a contract you're wanting to sign with them to work with them so that you can establish more of that prosperity into your life. So it's like people who are established or have money to invest into you, you can kind of create a successful business or collaboration together. Okay. And you guys are just like manifesting it all, because we also have here, true love come to me, true love shall come to me, as I do will, so mote it be. Yeah, you're calling it all to you. You're calling true love to you. So this energy is just so sweet. I feel like you guys are, this energy feels so like young and fresh and beautiful with this like new life. It's like that stage where someone, I'm getting with this energy, it's that stage where someone feels confident enough to just like put themselves out there, perhaps start dating and seeing, hey, who's out there? Who's out there? I don't know. Okay, so we have here casket. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. So definitely with that end of a cycle card, you guys are ending a cycle. They want you to know that you've ended a cycle. You've ended a cycle. That's beautiful because you've been listening to the wisdom the universe has been sending towards you. We have here dog barking, advice from a friend. So I think you're getting advice from your guides, but advice from your guides also to work with other people, because I was seeing two people exchange energy and get advice from one another perhaps, or talk about something. So it looks like you're going to get advice, perhaps even advice about that business that you're wanting to create, establish, or solidify for yourself. And then we have here, the smallest action can make a difference. My life is important. I can change the world just by being here right here, right now. What did I say about, you don't have to be like, I need a big purpose. It's just like, do the things that inspire you, follow those action steps, and that's when things are going to be great. I would say don't get too caught up in thinking like I need a purpose or I need a plan. That is not what my guides teach me to teach you. They tell me to tell people to listen to their heart on a regular basis. Listen to your heart, do your meditation, dive within to really see what's here. Because that's what this convertible and changing. To me, what this tells me, there might be something about like freeing yourself of karmic cycles that I'm getting here. Like you've freed yourself of karmic cycles to the point where you have lots of options now. It's like as opposed to being stuck in the wheel of karma, you've freed yourself. And now you are finding yourself free to go, free to live, free to design your life according to your own will. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some clarifiers. Whoop. Okay, I'm going to pull a clarifier for the judge. Clarify the judge energy for me. Clarify the judge energy for me. The Empress. Ooh, you abundant. You abundant. Yes, you are. Tell me more about the judge energy. So you guys are in a very magnetic place to create a new beginning for yourself. So the judge card. Tell me. Actually, yeah. I think there may be a beautiful new opportunity coming towards you because you looking good. Okay, you looking good where you at. You looking good where you're at as the Empress. You're in a very magnetic place to receive beautiful opportunities towards you. I was getting a lot of fire energy and we got the Ace of Wands. So it's like because you're activating this passion, this fire. So because you're activating this passion and this fire within yourself, that is what's activating people wanting to work with you. It's just as simple as that. It's like cause and effect. It's like cause and effect. So it's like the more passionate you are about wanting to be in your body and wanting to live life and wanting to enjoy your life, the more the universe sends you opportunities to create that for yourself. Okay, so what is the universe prepping this group for? We have here 5 of Pentacles and we have the 8 of Cups. We have the High Priestess. Okay, so they're prepping you for alleviating yourself of any kind of limited mindset or small perception of how you can do things. They're prepping you for following your passion and doing the thing that really calls to your heart. They're prepping for you for listening to your intuition on the deepest level to manifest what you want. What is the universe prepping for this group? What does the universe want to prep you for group number 4? Sorry, 3. We have here Pluto in the second house in Scorpio. So they're prepping you for a growth spurt, a transformation. The second house is a house of, again, self-worth. Did I talk about that with this group? Sorry, maybe not. Oh, I did. I brought it up. So second house is the house of your self-worth as well as your financial, your self-worth equates to the financial worth. So it's like if you believe you deserve more, then you get more. It's just as simple as that. So they're prepping you to understand your self-worth more, to understand that you are infinitely abundant, that you're infinitely worthy. Okay, can you tell me more about the wisdom? Why is this here? Okay, we have here the artist. The artist, you're listening to your artistic heart to understand what calls to you. Tell me more about the wisdom. We have here the 10 Pentacles. Okay. It's exactly what I said before. When I said that your guides were whispering to you, telling you how to create abundance in your life. The way that you create abundance is through following your artistic heart here. The key to your success is follow your artistic heart. 10 of Pentacles. If you want that long-term success and, infinite abundance, then they need you to tap into your artistry, your imagination, because that's your gift. Can we give this group any more advice when it comes to their artistry or, getting tapped into their creativity? 9 of Pentacles. 6 of Wands. And Seven of Swords reverse. Okay. So with the Nine of Pentacles, again, it's about, they really need you to see yourself as, again, remember I was talking about the status? They need you to see yourself as elevated in some way or high status or of the status, whatever like you want in regards to what you want. So let's say your status was, I want to be taken seriously for the work that I do. I want people to love what I do and appreciate it. Then you have to appreciate it and love it. And you have to be obsessed with it and be like, I'm so obsessed with what I do. It's amazing. I'm so good at what I do. Oh my gosh. How can people not want to take in this content? How can people not want to be around this energy? That's the kind of mentality they need you to. It's like, they do want you to cultivate like a healthier ego with that solar plexus, celebrate life. Again, I was talking about celebrities and celebrating yourself. They want you to celebrate yourself and be like, oh my gosh, why am I so amazing? I don't understand. Like, why? That's how they need you to think. Because to be honest, every single one of those people, they think that way. Even Eckhart Tolle, he doesn't have any qualms about, am I good at this? Or no, he's not thinking about that. If he thought that way, we wouldn't take him seriously. We wouldn't. We would feel it. We would feel that he was wavering. They need you not to waver when it comes to your confidence in what you do. So it's like your mindset, right? That Six of Wands. It's like believing that you're the ish. I'm a winner. I win every time. Thinking like that. With that Seven of Swords, it's, well, that could be about strategy, but I'm not really getting that. I'm getting more of authenticity and just being true to who you are. So it's like who you are is good enough. They just want you to be an amplified, confident version of who you naturally feel like being, who you want to be here. Can you tell me more about the Seven of Swords? We have here the Eight of Pentacles. So that's about putting in the work, consistent effort, work, and energy to build what you want. That's about mastery. Yeah. So they want you to just understand that it's important for you to find something that you're passionate about doing. It's not, for this group, it's not necessarily that you have to passionately be doing find like the job or whatever. It's just like mastery is a frequency. Mastery is a state of being. It's like, do I want to master eating healthy, or do I want to master loving myself or loving life? They're actually calling for you to master believing in your worthiness and master yourself. Self-mastery at its core. That's what they're calling for you to focus on, is self-mastery. Loving yourself, being disciplined with your thoughts. That is important. Okay, so do you want to know more about the true love come to me? I'm sure you do, huh? True love come to me. What's this about, guys? Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. True love come to me. What is this about? Queen of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh. The Emperor and the Moon card popped out all of a sudden. Okay. Oh. This might be aligning you with a partnership. This might be talking about the work partnership as well. Okay. Anything else you want to tell me about the true love come to me? We got 12th house, Gemini, Jupiter. Jupiter and Gemini in the 12th house. Okay. Jupiter 12th house, that is like Wheel of Fortune energy. That's Jupiter. The Moon card is also Pisces. Hidden subconscious energy. Oh. Okay, cool. So this is exactly what I said before. It's they're aligning you with people who are like meant to be on your path here. So with the Queen of Swords, to me, she's like the Anna Wintour of my tarot. Anna Wintour is very like sophisticated and focused and determined to get what she wants, essentially, and to be accomplished in her goals and in herself in general. With the Wheel of Fortune, you're being leveled up in status. So the Wheel of Fortune is like, yes, your fate is turning for you to level up in the status and get the recognition that you want. With that Emperor card, this is about authority. Again, I was getting that with the Judge card. So, well, there's authority, there's status that's coming towards you. And I feel like it's coming in partnership with someone who's more established, like more of an Emperor energy go-getter here, and masculine perhaps as well. The Moon card is that it's a hidden pathway. It's like, it's not a straight and Like, you're not going to know everything. You're just going to know that this person is meant to be in your life. This person can be at a distance with the Wheel of Fortune energy in that 12th house. It's like this person can be in a foreign land at a distance. Gemini energy can also be about, this person could be a blessing in your life with that Jupiter. And the Gemini energy could be about partnership and working with someone. All right. So it's your subconscious mind that's leading you towards them. That's basically what they're saying. That's what I was saying earlier. It's your subconscious mind that's leading you towards this person. It's like, you know, when you get those little inklings and ideas of like, oh, maybe I should do this and do that. And then maybe I should create this and Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I think that's it. Any additional advice for this group? See? Page of Swords. Any clarifiers for the Page of Swords, please? Tell me more about the Page of Swords. You know what? I'm getting a lot of energy from this. I don't know. I don't need to pull cards. It's like that energy of fight for what you want, speak up for what you want. It's about being stubborn. Yeah. Like, every time I look at this card, it just looks like she's saying, talk to the hand. Talk to the hand, like, you know, she's like, talk to the hand. I don't want to hear it. That's kind of how they want you to be focused when it comes to your dreams and your desires. It's like, no one can tell me nothing. No one can tell me it's not possible. So it's like, if someone ever, those are not the people you want to hang around with. It's people who say, oh, can you do it? You need to be like, nope, it's going to happen. It's absolutely supposed to happen. Fight for your dream, basically. Fight for your dream life. Fight for the dream that you're trying to create for yourself. Can you tell me more about the solar plexus celebrate life, please? We got here 4 of Pentacles. Tell me more of the solar plexus celebrate life. Establish a foundation. Oh yeah, it's a mental. Yep, it's what I said earlier. It's about how you see yourself, celebrate yourself. Saying it again because you get the 9 of Swords. 4 of Pentacles is just about creating stability when it comes to your thoughts. Stabilize your thoughts. Stabilize your thoughts. Clarify the 10 of Wands, please. 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Clarify the 10 of Wands, please. And the Well card, which is Gaia Mother Earth card. Okay. Anything else you want to tell me about the 10 of Wands? We have here K2 in Aquarius in the 4th house. Ooh, Oh, it's your home life. It's gonna change. Change. I feel like that's what they're telling me. Tell me more about the 10 of Wands. Empress. Okay. Well, you know, I'll just say this last bit is most definitely the 10 of Wands is not what they want you to embrace when it comes to the concept of working hard. Yes, it's good to work for your harvest and to put in that effort and that energy. But I feel like what they're trying to tell you to do is to cultivate a balance. So usually if there's like a reading where they're telling me to tell someone to lean more into their feminine energy, it's probably because their feminine energy needs more attention, or that's what's going to work for them perhaps better when it comes to manifesting. Or you've called for this. You said, I want to relax more into my feminine energy to be a manifester. I mean, feminine energy is very magnetic, right? So what they're saying is they want you to cultivate a new foundation for yourself, and let go of, cultivate more of a foundation for yourself where you're listening to your feminine energy, your intuitive desires, and insights for what you want to create. With the Empress and the Well, these are both my nurturing feminine energies here. This is what you want to listen to build your abundance. That's what's going to work in your favor. Okay. that's going to be the end of your reading here, group number 3. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like, subscribe to support. Let me know if this resonated. Bye.